What is going on, everybody? It's your boy Cedro OC back at again with another video with the Philadelphia Flyers. Now, again, no Stanley Cup, got booted first round, so some shit's got to be figured out with this team. Don't really know. I signed Malkin just for kind of the fucking like playoff experience and vet experience. So hopefully he can bring on some stuff. Also signed Tyler Sagan for that experience also. Again, he's won a cup back in 2010. Um, Pretty much it. Those are the two additions other than Gervikin, who's now playing up here. Our defense is really good. Goaltending again, it really I don't know if it matters because number one, we are playing still on high, and I'm pretty sure I'm gonna experiment with high for the rest of this episode. So what I've made, what is this, four now? I'm probably gonna go for six, maybe even eight. I feel like six was more, you know, they're just short enough and they're just long enough to see if we can win anything. So pretty much it. Oh, AHL team. Totally forgot to show the AHL team. Again, we have some solid players down in the AHL. You know, really good. We still gotta sign a defenseman. Hildeby and this guy backing him up, or I'm pretty sure should be the starter. Um, that's pretty much it. Hopefully, AHL team can win something. Hopefully, the fucking NHL team can come away with something. In terms of people we have to sign that are expiring, Dvorak, Sagan, Zumala, Luchenko, Andre, Berglund, Bump. Goaltenders are it's kind of just Harrison, but I'm pretty sure I'm gonna have him come up. This guy come up just kind of to be the backup, because why not? Unless Wallstead does like terrible, and I'll trade him. But overall, let's see what Rick Tocchet has to say here. So preseason, I think I'm probably if I went 5v5 focused again, I feel maybe should go another year, or should I go again? Just fuck it, I'll go another year. Make the Stanley Cup final. Look, yeah, he does say good enough to compete for a cup. So let's see if we're able to compete for a cup here. Hopefully we are. So I'll catch y'all around the deadline, if not earlier. Alrighty, so we're at the trade deadline now with a record of 36, 20, and 5. Wallstead's numbers are above a 900 and a 306. We are sitting 6th in goals for, 3rd in goals against. Power play has went up, and penalty kill is terrible. Michkov with 82 points. Holy shit. How many goals does he have? Almost 50 already. Jesus. Zegras with 65. Malkin with 60. He's outperforming Konechny. I don't really know what's going on there. I don't really know. Forster 47. Just like right after that first line and that second, there's just a significant drop off. Goaltending numbers, I mean, they're okay. 900 and 306. Saskatchewan area code. So I don't really know what we need. I feel like our team is good already. You know, I don't really know. Our top pairing defensemen are not doing really as well, but everyone has their up and downs. Maybe slap in Garrett Hathaway for Gerbikin. Gerbenkin, however you say his name. Screw it, we'll slap him in there. See what he does. Maybe he can bring something, more to the table. other than 19 points in 62 games. So, let's check it here. We'll go into this as a full-fledged buyer. I don't really know what we need. So, Isaac Howard has not played a single game. Mackenzie Weigner, Sorelli. I mean, he's bound to get traded soon. 68 points. Even with like 68 points, Fiala still underperforms. Sechnikov, 7 million bucks. Bjorkstrand. I mean, Protas on that type of deal. I think he just got traded. Yeah, he just did. I was about to say, on Protas on that type of deal, you could bring him onto this team. Sorelli, though. I mean, would he be interested in playing a third line role? I mean, I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna see what we can do. I'm feeling like I'm gonna give up our first rounder. We'll give up our first rounder guaranteed, and then we'll give. Hopefully, he just did not get traded. Weigner, okay, he got. Okay. I want to keep Jack Nesbitt. Actually, do we really need him though? Jack Nesbitt, I don't really see him as much, like much more than a bottom sixer, unless he could be really good and put up tons of points. I mean, where was that guy we drafted in like the fucking this guy? Yeah, 4th round sniper. I guess we'll keep him. I feel like he'll probably be better than. I mean, what is he? 70? Shit, I don't know. If I feel like we give him up, I don't think we have to get rid of much here. We'd have more than. Okay, so we gotta get rid of somebody. Somebody who's not playing. Who's that guy that is not playing? Durbikin just got scratched. Who was the guy that is not playing? There's another guy there, isn't there? Was that Brink? Or who the fuck was it? I forgot who it was. Grands. That's the guy that's not playing. Fuck it, we'll give up Grands in this deal. But I want a pick back at least. I want at least a 4th back in this deal. Okay, they're happy to accept it. Alright, we got a 3rd line. So we got, I mean, he has term, so I didn't really look at that. I didn't really look at if he had term or not. I just seen him. Trevor Moore, 8 million bucks is kind of fucking crazy though. I don't know if I can justify $8 million for 4 years. Like Kevin Fiala, like I feel like he should be doing much more. Like I really feel like he should. I don't know what would make him sim better. Like, but then again, like I'm kind of just gonna leave him. Like there's some shit I gotta do with this roster. Like adjust. Ryan O'Reilly, Patty Kane hasn't played at all. What overall is he? If these teams would stop making trades. What overall is Patty King? He's an 83. He's a bottom 6 project, or like that's his potential. Rasmussen. I mean, I don't really know what else I'd make a trade for. I feel like goaltenders are just kind of like. I feel like goaltenders are kind of useless making a trade for unless they're like best in the league. And like realistically, who would be best in the league at this point? Like terms of goaltending. Like I'm pretty sure it's not Wallstead. Like yeah, see, like numbers are crazy. For starter, it's Kemper. Holy shit, Kemper's doing really good. He might win the Vesna actually. Same thing for a starter, Kemper. Maybe even Markstrom. Kemper might actually take home the. Is he not even Oh my god! If he's not, what the fuck? What is that defense they have in front of him? Holy shit! Wait a minute. Which one are they? They're in the Atlantic, right? I don't remember. I'm probably tweaking out here. No, they're in the Pacific. Fuck, what am I doing? Go just straight down, you idiot. What is that defense they have in front of them? Akey, Ekholm, Eric Gustafson. They barely have a defense in front of him. I mean, Wallman's good, but offensive defenseman's like crazy. They, wow, they are simming. He's simming really well. I don't know what else I'd make a trade for, so yeah. Ready. So after the trades, this is what I came, or after a trade, this is what I came back to. Again, these top two are not really being touched. Sorelli, Dvorak, Sagan, Tippett, Couturier, Hathaway. Now, Luchenko and Gerbican are scratched. I don't really know if I agree with this, though. Like, what is 48 points out of Sorelli? He's playing power play. You know, this would kind of just get us more even. But I don't really know. So, I feel like I'm just gonna kind of run with it. Or, like, kind of roll with it for now. See what happens if Steam starts doing bad. I mean, we start doing bad. Alrighty, we made the playoffs and we're going up against the New York Rangers. Michkov finishes with 116 points. I mean, this team has solid penalty kill, terrible power play, you know, and they don't really score as much as we do. So hopefully, we can outscore them. Hopefully. Big problem is Shesterkin. I feel like Shesterkin, if he can hold that shit down, is going to be scary. Michkov almost finishes with 70 goals. Zegras with 91. Konechny with 80. Malkin with 78. Forster with 60. York with 47. Sagan with 55. And Sorelli with 52. What did he do with our team? Terrible. 4 points. I mean, not really surprising. He's buried on, like, the bottom pairing. A 903 and a 296 out of Wallstead. Let's take a look at all the goaltenders. Oh shit. I didn't mean to sortify that, but goals here. So, save percentage for a starter. Soros? Probably. And then here it'd probably be, for a starter, would probably be Markstrom. I don't think Wallstead comes anywhere near a fucking Vezina. If he sniffs a Vezina, that'd be crazy. McKinnon finishes with 96 goals and 146. 141 out of McDavid, 135 out of Draisaitl. Crazy. Where's Makar? Makar and Bouchard actually. Oh, okay, Bouchard definitely. Holy shit, Makar is on the Blues. How much did he sign for? 19 mil. Holy fuck. Bouchard, 102. Velarde with 100 points. Holy shit. Anyways, let's take a look at the lines one last time. So, hopefully hopefully we can do something against the new, Rangers. Like, really, really, try and hold it down here. Like, hopefully Wallstead can come through and steal us a couple games. Hopefully, Shesterkin is off his game. 4-3 victory game 1. Wow, shuts the door. Defense came in big time. Wallstead came in big time. Now we're in New York here. 2 games. We need something here, boys. Come on now. Rangers. Wow, we take. Okay, we take game 3, but we lose game 4. Now we're in game 5 in Philly. Shesterkin shuts the door on us, hopefully. Does not this time. Shuts the door on us in game 4, but doesn't shut it this time. But we weren't able to keep the shutout for Wallstead. Now, I don't really know who we'd be going up against now. I want to say either, what, Florida or Leafs. But let's just sim now. See who we'll be going up against here. Taking forever. The Columbus Blue Jackets. I was way off. Okay. Columbus. They have Trey Augustine starting in net. Who was their leading scorer? Right now our leading scorer is Malkin, but a point per game. We got home ice advantage 2 games here. Let's see what boys can do here. Game 1's a win. Game 2 is a win. We win at home. Again, solid defense from the boys, holding them to 2 goals. Come on now, we're in Columbus here. Wow. We lose both games in Columbus. Back in Philly, can we lock it in here, please? Bang, big win, 7-5 win here. Back in Columbus. Come on, shut the door. I don't really like simming these games like this because I don't have a good track record of simming them like this. They're usually terrible. First period, 1-1. Second period, Kent Johnston and Monahan goes ahead and takes the lead. Fuck. Holy shit, Michkov ties it. Fuck it, bro. I'm gonna make this shit interesting. I'm gonna turn around, dude. I'm gonna turn around for this one. And Martone ends it. Holy shit, Martone. Big goal from the fucking kid. Holy shit. We're moving on. Who are we facing? The Montreal Canadiens. Holy shit. Montreal, we're tied here. And Jacob Fowler. Holy shit. They have a really solid power play, but our penalty kill is really good. Our power play is also right under them. Jesus. Hopefully our defense can steal us a couple games, and hopefully Wallstead can hold it down. We need Wallstead in this series, boys. Come on now. We need Wallstead here. First 2 games are in Montreal. Hostile. Oh my lord, we take 2 games in Montreal. Next games are in Philly. Come on now. Next 2, we need them here. We sweep the Montreal Canadiens. And we made the Stanley Cup final. Holy shit, can we do it here against the Winnipeg Jets? 12-3. They're looking really hot right now. I think they also swept their opponent, Connor Hellebuck, at a 9-20 and a 2-5-2. We need Wallstead here. Our defense, great. We need this defense to hold it down here. Power play is way better than theirs. Our penalty kill is way better than theirs. We need this defense to hold it down and really, come on, boys. Come on. First 2 games are in Philly. Come on. Wow, we take the first 2 games. Now we're flying to Winnipeg here. We lose 2 games. Oh, my lord. Come on, boys. Back in Philly. We take it. Now we're in Winnipeg. Oh, lord. Game 7, do or die. Please, boys, hold it on. Hold on here. Come on, first period, 1-1, Martone and Lowry. Second period, still 1-1. Alright, same thing. I'm going to turn around for this one. Turn around. I'm not looking. And Taves and Connor. We fall short, boys. We fall short. We couldn't do it. We couldn't do it. The Winnipeg Jets win the Stanley Cup, and Philly falls short. Tough loss. Very tough loss. Sagan with 25 points, Drysdale with 21. Sorelli, biggest addition there, puts up 20. Zegras and Martone, 20. Martone coming in clutch. Konechny with 19, Malkin with 18, Dvorak with 17, Michkov with 16. These boys, they tried their hardest. They couldn't pull it off. Wallstead. Wow, Harrison really just stole us a game there with a shutout. Wallstead with a 903 and a 313. Now everybody from the 313, put your motherfucking hands up and follow me. Get out! Couldn't do it. That's heartbreaking. Alright. I mean, if you look at it, Kyle Connor led the way, or not Kyle Connor, Mark Scheifele led with 36 points. The Winnipeg Jets win their first cup. President's Trophy goes to Florida. Let's check out individual awards here. The Art Ross goes to McKinnon. Hart goes to McDavid. Norris goes to Bouchard. Bing goes to fucking Matthews. Carwino, I think is how you say his name. He wins the Calder. Scheifele with the Conn Smythe. Vezina goes to Markstrom. Krochetkov gets to Jennings. Masterton goes to fucking Pedersen. I mean, it's crazy to think that we could have had a Vezina winner like Binnington. I mean, we did, which is pretty cool. So that's our first Vezina winner. Jack Adams goes to Vancouver. Selke goes to Danielson. Lindsay goes to McDavid. And the Rocket goes to McKinnon. Wins it twice in a row now. That's really, it's disappointing, man. This team was so good. I thought we had the tools to do it, but we fall short. Anyways, draft time. See if we can get a steal here. If not, I don't mind trading this pick. Chara. Marian Chara. It's a pretty cool logo. I mean, is there anything like worth taking or like worth? Okay, could be a second round. I don't think we have a second rounder though. Not really much. Other than this guy. But then again, I don't feel like drafting a top 9. Vuclair? Jerome Vuclair, I think I say his name. Could be. Top 6 medium. So, hey, it's a hit at least. 63. Just check it out here. Anything good? Top low. Carter Ritchie. Low top 6 potential. Just take him. Findlay, top 6 low, just went. Low top 9 potential. Wilson Shannon could be elite medium. Anything like worth that's like guaranteed hit? Not really. This guy could be low top 9. We'll take a shot on him. Low top 6. Not really. Kind of just filling up the spots here on the roster, or for the most part. Enroth, Johansson, Martins. We'll take Keith Martins. Top 6 low, or top 9 low. 4th rounder. Maxim Yakupov. Fuck it. Hey, low top 9. He develops well. He could be a player. Acapozzo just went. Let's chuck a dart at the board here. Rob Collins could be elite. Bang!
When in doubt, chuck a dart at the board, and we hit on that one. Alrighty, so we're here now, and we have to hand out some extensions here. Zumala, Sagan, Malkin, Dvorak, Luchenko, Emil Andre. Now, again, Emil Andre is kind of the replacement for Zumala if Zumala is asking for too much. So what does Zumala want? He wants $5 million to play bottom D pairing. How much does Emil Andre want? $1 million? I mean, I feel like I'll take Emil Andre. Zumala is good, but again, to be playing bottom pairing minutes, again, because you're not playing power play, like, at all. Again, you got good like, you have really good defensive awareness, like, good puck skills. Like, you're really good two-way. I just don't know if I can really pay you that much. Luchenko, 1.4. I feel like getting you for 3 years would be solid. You know, you could be a... I'll go 4. I'll pay you however much you want. I'll go $2 million for 4 years. I feel like having you as like a solid, you know, center would be good. Dvorak is like, up until this point, he's super good. You know, he could be a really good like third line winger, but like I don't know, cause like we need a second line center, and I kind of want to save my money for free agency for a second line center. Really good contract here from Sagan. If we could get him cheap, I mean, I'll go $3 million, or we'll go basically $3 million for you to play bottom 6 minutes. Again, because you did really good in the playoffs. Same thing with Malkin. How much does Malkin want? It depends what he wants, because I'll bring this whole squad back. $5 million? He's not really interested in the organization, which is crazy to me. I feel like he really would. I mean, yeah, everybody's going to want to come back. I feel like, you know, because, I mean, we showed we can be a playoff team. Really, like we have. Sagan, Luchenko accepts, Dvorak accepts. $13 million. Really just... Emil Andre could be the replacement. Nesbitt could also be a solid player. You know, if we call him up, he could play bottom 6 minutes and kind of just be that crash and bang guy. Because really good physicals. So yeah, he could, you know, play there. Your Benkin, I don't know what he would be really doing. So, we obviously got to sign some guys, so. Goaltending. What is our goaltending situation looking like here? Wallstedt, a starter medium, 84 overall. Harrison, he had that one game in the playoffs, but I feel like it's this guy's time to shine, you know, as the backup. So we'll sign him. Harrison, I love ya. Unless you're interested in the AHL role, you know, you could play in the AHL. Love ya, but you know, it's time for some other guys to shine here. So yeah, I feel like I'm gonna just go around now, just kind of giving out contracts. Okay, so I'm kind of just like still kind of in between, you know, like wondering if I should sign, you know, Malkin, because again, he did a really good showing in the playoffs, like really good. But 85 overall for a 42-year-old to me is just kind of like, that's crazy. Like, he's gonna start regressing super fast. Like, like right now it says his role is a second line forward, but he could be like he could be like, who knows, a fucking 70 overall by the time we get, you know, there. It's like really good showing in the playoffs. So I don't know. I don't think I'm gonna really sign him. Zumala or Zumala? Zumala? I'm gonna go Zumala. Like, our main roster right now is Sanheim, Drysdale, Nikishin, York on that top pairing. And then the bottom pairing was, like, Bonk and Zumala. But then again, we have guys like Emil Andre and Aminko, who, again, Aminko's really good, like, defensively. Almost, like, as good. Or even could be better. So I feel like Aminko is probably gonna be a replacement, and then Bonk will just play on his offhand on the left side. So yeah. So I feel like Zumula is not really the decision or the right option to go for right now. Kind of just gotta let him go. He's really good, but just gotta kind of let him go. And I really have a lot of money to play with in free agency if we want to sign a second line center. So yeah, and the options are really going to be crazy here because a lot of these guys are going to be RFAs. So UFAs. Doesn't really look like there's going to be much for second line centers. Ryan O'Reilly is kind of just like way better defensively than Malkin, which is like his playoff record. Doesn't really show much besides this one here. He won a Conn Smythe there. If you want to look at his track record there, Selke, Conn Smythe, Bing, and Stanley Cup. Nuge could be solid, but as a second line center, I don't really know. He's got good playmaking skills. Kirby Doc, second line center, 28 years old. He's got good puck skills. How is he compared to Malkin? So he's a lot younger, that's for dang sure. Malkin's got better hands, or better deking, better hand-eye. Doc's got better passing. Doc's also pretty fast. I feel like on paper, Kirby Doc would be better. Not really good playoff showings also. So hopefully he can be something like worth it. $4 million for a year. I'll give him 4.6. He just accepts that flat out. Ryan McLeod is like always a solid option. He always turns into like an 87, but this sim I guess not. Jake Evans is also another guy that actually sims pretty well, and he's also really good defensively. But one thing I do not recommend is just because one thing I don't recommend though is playing him like anything above a third or fourth line role. I think third line is better for him, and also he should not be a center. He should be kind of like a winger also. So that's something I gotta adjust. In terms of guys that are just like, I don't really know. So kind of just gonna let it sit now and just kind of give out AHL contracts. So yeah, Lions now. Konechny, Zegras, who is now a franchise guy. Michkov, Elite High, still's got room to grow, and we still got him on a really good, well, in my eyes, really good deal. Again, we have him locked down for this whole thing. Martone, we have to pay. Sorelli still locked down. Forrester, Dvorak, 2 years. Kirby Doc, 1 mil, or 1 year. Tippett, Sagan, Sean Couture, which I'm not too sure. Maybe he'll retire after this season. They usually do, especially at 36. Luchenko on a really good deal. Pretty much top 4 pairing has been the exact same. Bit of a young gun line here with Bonk and Aminko. Goaltenders are Wallstead and Zavragin. I don't know. Zavragin. Fuck, I don't even know. He's Russian though. So, yeah. Pretty much it's looking solid. I hope we can make another run at the cup here. Because that'd be really nice if we can. Couturier, I do have to probably talk about fitting on the fourth line, because he's going to be a fourth line center from now on. Like, if we sign him again, he's going to be a fourth line center. Now, Luchenko, I totally forgot we kind of had him signed. I could have slapped him here, really. Third line pairing. Again, because he's got a, he's, really good. He's basically a playmaker. He should be a playmaker, at least. So, pretty much it. I gotta talk to Dvorak about fitting on the third line, Luchenko about fitting there. Tippett, I don't really know. He wants to play second line. I don't really know if he is though. Like then again, I could just always do this and just see what really happens. But right now, I'm kind of just gonna roll with this. We'll fix it, in the next episode because it's fucking 1 in the morning and I gotta go to bed. So I'm gonna end this video. So I'll see y'all later, man. Peace.